It doesn't mean to hurt anyone.
What's your thoughts on females giving a guy their social media instead of their real phone number?
Cause you don't never know if you really want to talk to somebody for real. And sometimes they just be to get them out your face.
Basically, you feel like a guy's unattractive when a female give out their social media, or when
No, that's not true.
Oh, okay.
But you just don't know her, so maybe want to get to know her on social media the other day, and they're giving their number.
Okay.
They probably don't get their number to people that they serious with.
Oh, okay. Now it went viral recently. Like a female said, like $30 ain't enough for lunch. Like, dude, cash out for $30 for lunch, and she said that's enough. Like, you think that's enough or not enough?
That's enough.
Okay.
That's enough for a lot of places.
That's what I'm saying. she must be eating steak and lobsters and shit.
Shit. I think I had food Tuesday. That's enough.
Right. So you feel like if a guy take a female out on a date, do you feel like that's a nice way of asking her to have sex?
Is it a nice way to ask her to have sex?
Yeah, that's a nice way of asking her to have sex. If you taking out on an extravagant date, like to an expensive restaurant.
No. If you gonna ask for sex. I mean, it might help him a little bit depending on the female, but.
Would it help you though? Like if a guy took you on an extravagant dinner date? Okay. So basically, you already got in your head who you gonna smash, who you want to smash, and who you not.
No, it's just that it takes time. I'm a time person, so it takes time for me. It's not like it's gonna be like, oh,
Right. You date for looks or personality?
Personality.
Okay. What's your worst fear in a relationship?
I don't know. A lot of fears in a relationship.
We'll come back to that. Like, what's worse than the heartbreak?
What's worse than a heartbreak?
Yeah.
Being broke.
Yeah, lying about that. Okay, lying about that.
Being broke.
Okay. You feel like for the most part, women like to settle with a nice guy, but they fantasize and romanticize about being with the bad boy, the thug, the gangsters?
Do I feel like females settle for a nice guy?
Yeah, a nice guy, but they romanticize and fantasize about being with the bad boys, the thugs, and gangsters.
I don't know. That's a tricky question. Because I don't fantasize about no shit like that.
Not saying you particularly, but in general. Like, the general consensus.
Probably so. I would say probably so. They go for the ideal type guy instead of what they really want. I guess you say.
Right, okay. Do you feel like a guy asking a female what did she bring to the table is like an appropriate question though? Like that's appropriate to ask a female that? What did you bring to the table?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess.
Okay. Like what are some topics you shouldn't talk about on the first date?
Money.
Give me like 2 more if you don't mind. 2 more. Like what you shouldn't talk about? Like what's some don'ts you don't talk about? Even though those are important topics though, they should come up.
But I feel like if you on a date for the first date, I'm not gonna ask you about like, oh, how much money you make. Like I'm gonna ask you what your career is or something like that, but I ain't gonna ask you about how much money you make. Count your pockets and everything.
Oh, speak loud because the background was real.
That's what me speak louder.
That just say it again because I couldn't use the background.
I said because I just feel like you count somebody's pockets and you like, you know, how much money you make. Like you can ask them what their career is, like what do they do for a living, but don't ask about money. And sex, I feel like sex is something that should just happen. You don't ask about it. Like I don't know, but I'm different, so.
Different like 2 Chainz? I'm different. Alright, okay. Why you think Sexy Red and Sukiyani and like all these females who hypersexual nowadays and real slutty and whore, why you think that sells so much though? Why you think so many females look up to them? Is that because they really want to be, or that's what females really want to be in real life, but they scared because they might get judged? Well, why you think so many people celebrate them?
That's probably what it is. And the girls just, they don't care about being judged. And it don't make them whores because of what they do. You never know. You might can go up to them and can't get a piece of pussy from it. So
yeah, because I know at the end of the day it's a job to them. They sell it. It's you know.
So I don't know.
Because I don't know them person. We don't know them person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They might be hard to fuck. So
right.
I don't know. Shit. Females probably just feel like that's their way to come out. Shit.
Fact. Like when they say don't
judge. Ego. It's like an alter ego for me.
Right. Okay, what's your fake name? I got a few more, I'm gonna let you go. What's your fake name when the guy asks you your name? You already got it in your head. When people say don't judge, like what do that mean? Because I feel like basically you saying don't hold me accountable or responsible for my actions. What do that mean? They say don't
judge as in what?
When mean, somebody don't judge me about what I say or what I do. You know that you can't judge people.
Because you don't know. Everybody ain't open book. So just because I'm around here, every bitch is around here shaking ass. That don't mean she around here fucking everybody. She could be the hardest bitch to fuck, but you won't know that because you think she's fucking everybody because she's shaking her ass all the time. Or a motherfucker that a man that's wearing a lot of gold or something like that. You think he's selling drugs. You think he'll pimp all this and all that, but you don't know. He could be a hard working man working a 9 to 5 or owning his own business. So that's why you shouldn't judge people.
But don't you think everybody judges because if the way you dress or how you come out, you want people to perceive you a certain way? Don't you think that? I think we should judge people by their character, not the content.
Yeah, I feel like
not by their skin or what they do. I mean, we should judge by what they do, but you should judge them like by their character and how they move, though.
How they are as a person, not how they move.
Right. You believe traditional women should take the man last name and get married?
Yes.
Why do you think a lot of women nowadays don't want to take the man last name? You think that's a red flag?
No, I don't think it's a red flag. I don't know, maybe. Honestly, don't know why women don't want to take their husband's names. I know if I were married, I would take my husband's last name.
Right. Okay. I think that's because it's been traditionally that way though, from the beginning of time. Though you take the man last name.
Right.
What do you think about guys taking the woman's last name? You think is that acceptable?
I don't know. Do men do that? Take the woman's
Some men do
really?
that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was common.
Or they didn't take the man last name at all. You think or they add a hyphen to it. They take the last.
Oh yeah. I can see them adding a hyphen to it. Yeah.
You think that's acceptable? They just drop the whole last name at all?
I mean, I know someone that added hyphenate their names once they're married.
Okay. What is life teaching you right now?
Just take one day at a time. Live in a moment.
Okay. What's the goal you want to accomplish this year?
This is more than 2 questions. What's the goal? Pay off as much debt as I can.
You believe the world is a patriarchy or a matriarchy?
Patriarchy or matriarchy?
Run by men or run by women?
I would have to say that it's run by men.
You think it's best that way? Or
Well, I'm kind of old school.
Okay.
Women are emotional creatures. Men are not.
Right.
So when it comes to making like decisions, I must say I work better with men than women.
Right.
But that's just my opinion. But I still think the opportunities and equality should be there if a woman is just as qualified, though. So I guess I'm kind of on the fence.
Okay, is chivalry still alive or is dead?
Chivalry is still alive.
Okay. You kind of hesitating when you said it. Why you was hesitating like that?
Well, that's because I have boys and I raise my boys to be, upstanding young men. And my husband is definitely, he displays chivalry every day. So I'm gonna say it's still alive because that's what I teach my young men.
Okay, what's the difference between a guy being a gentleman and a sucker?
Ooh, a guy being a gentleman and a guy being a sucker. In my opinion, a sucker is a guy that is disrespectful, that is does not have any integrity, does not have any morals. Okay, gentleman has all of those things. So that's the difference.
Which is more valuable, trust or love?
Trust is more valuable.
Do you feel like why you think modern day relationships are failing?
Because I believe that people marry for the wrong reasons, and they aren't really getting to know who they're marrying. You must first in a relationship. It's not only it's business. If you can't, if the both of you aren't bringing something to, or you're not learning something from him, and he's not learning anything from you, there's an imbalance there. And most marriages end in what?
Divorces. Divorces.
Infidelity or finances.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
lack of a better words here. It don't
denoted people.
irreconcilable differences.
Irreconcilable differences. I've been married for 50 years.
That's a blessing. It's a blessing. Black love. Okay, do you believe in arranged marriages?
No.
Do you believe single mothers should be on the dating market, or they should go back to their baby daddies?
It depends. I mean, why are they single still? You know what I'm saying? I would imagine that what they do for a good reason. You know, so.
But don't you think it's kind of crazy though? If they didn't work with the guy they had a baby with, and they procreated and brought life into the world, what makes you think it's gonna work with a complete stranger? You know?
Well, I had 2 children.
Okay.
When I married my husband.
Oh, well,
Two children when I married my husband.
You're part of your rule of the exception.
Yes, and he has been the best father to them than the biological could ever been.
But you're probably an exceptional woman, though. Every woman ain't like you, though.
I'm just saying.
You're probably an exceptional woman.
I can only answer the questions based on my experience.
Right. Okay. Who do you think is the prize in the relationship, the man or the woman?
Hopefully, the prize. The woman. The woman sets the tone.
Okay.
The woman sets the tone.
I'm gonna say the man because the man chooses his wife. The woman can't choose to be a wife.
You're right.
The woman only can choose a baby daddy and who she want to have sex with.
Good answer.
What's the best way for a guy to slide in your DMs?
Best way to slide in the DM. Don't be corny. Don't use something everybody use.
Like, give an example though.
I'd say best way to slide in a girl's DM.
In your DMs, in your DMs.
Yeah, my DM.
Yeah.
Best way to do that. Just gotta be sweet. That's all. It don't take that much. I think guys overthink it.
Oh, you prefer the guys approach you in person or like on social media?
In person is always better.
Okay. Now, when they say females don't get approached that much now, would you agree that they saying they don't get approached by the guys that they like and they're getting approached by guys that they don't find attractive?
I think girls are definitely still getting approached. I think, honestly, girls, what they're looking for is not out. I think what they're looking for is fake. I think it's social media driven, if that makes sense.
Basically, they want the top 5 to 10% of guys.
That's it. It's not realistic.
Right.
Everybody gotta compromise.
I mean, they can have sex with these guys, but they just can't get those guys to commit to them.
That's the problem.
Okay. Why do you think the dating pool sucks right now?
Sucks because I think some priorities are wrong. I think some people need some healing to do. They're not willing to do that. If you want something real, depends on what you want. But healing is first. I think a lot of times people are dragging old stuff into new stuff.
Okay. How you shoot your shot at guys?
How do you shoot my shot at guys?
Yeah, how do you shoot your shot?
Smile, be easy about it. I don't think a guy wants a super aggressive woman. If that makes sense. But some guys do. Depends. For me, I'm chill.
Do you wear a wedding ring? To scare off guys?
Nah, I don't need to do that. I ain't married.
Right. What's your fake name when guys ask you your name?
Marie.
Do you give out fake phone numbers to guys you don't find attractive?
No, I just won't give the number.
Okay. Do you give guys your social media? Why do you think females give guys their social media instead of their number?
Easier if you don't like them, you can kind of just push it aside. Versus a number, they're gonna blow you up like crazy. It's a little more personal. Social, you can brush it off a little bit easier. Sounds kind of bad, but it's true.
Do you believe going to a guy's house on the first date is acceptable or unacceptable?
I think it's acceptable.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like females only require so much out of a man that they don't find attractive so he can compensate because they don't like him? Like,
say it one more time.
Do you feel like a female requires so much out of a guy they don't find attractive? Like they ask that guy to take them to expensive restaurants and dates, but the guy that they really want and they yearning after, they can just have nothing and still like him?
I think girls gotta ask for what they can do as well.
Mm-hmm.
So like girls are asking for things they can't do. Why you can't do that yourself?
Okay. How you think guys gaslight women?
They go overboard. Y'all hit it. Y'all don't know when to stop or read the room. I think so.
Oh, you speaking vague. You gotta give me an example. You gotta give me some hard. You gotta give me some dry cut stuff for me.
How a guy can gaslight. I mean, it can be positive, it can be negative. It's just a guy's approach. What he uses, how he says it. Guys already know girls can get sensitive. Girls can be very back office. It's your approach.
How you feel like female gaslight guys?
I feel like guys can be dirty, but girls emotionally win. So I think it's a little worse because we can emotionally get up in there and mess it up.
You think emotional cheating is just as bad as physical cheating for a female?
Absolutely.
You ever cheated?
No. I can't handle it, so I won't do it.
You ever been in love with multiple guys at the same time?
Nah. That's just a lot of energy, a lot of work. It's a lot of people to think about.
Do you believe you can love someone and still cheat?
I think so. I think you can still love them, but there's obviously something bigger that overpowers love. Is not always enough.
Love ain't enough?
Not all the time.
Right. Love or lust, though? This is the last one. What you think is a driving force in dating right now? Love or lust?
Heavy on the lust and living in the moment. I don't think people are ready for the love. I don't think people are ready for what it takes to be in a loving, committed relationship.
You want to give everybody 360? So if a guy slide in your DMs, what's the best thing for him to do if you want to slide in your DMs?
What's the best thing for him to do?
Yeah, if you want to slide in your DMs.
He gotta be sweet.
Okay. You gotta be sweet. Send emojis, send money.
No, it's not all about money, but he gotta be sweet. He gotta be sweet.
I feel you. Okay. Give me an example of being sweet.
I mean, a nice guy, respectful, got boundaries.
Okay. You slide in guy DMs too, or
No.
you just wait for them to slide in yours?
Yeah.
How you know a guy about to slide in your DM?
I don't.
Okay. Fast. Okay. Do you feel like women take advantage of nice guys and use them and they rather be with a bad boy?
I feel, yeah.
Okay.
We do sometimes.
Have you like bad boys? It look like you do though.
Huh?
I said you like bad boys. It look like you do.
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, why you think that is though?
I mean, it's because of, I guess, the generation now. How everything going now. You got everybody accepted for anything. It don't even matter.
Okay. Do you give out guys fake phone numbers if you're not attracted to them?
I do.
Okay. What's your fake name when a guy asks you your name?
Keisha.
Oh man. Do you block guys or put them on mute?
Block.
Okay.